Well, I'm down here at the Sea Terminal and Christmas festivities, and the My Prom banner is behind me. With me is the Minister for Infrastructure, Mr. Baker. I've had a wander down the prom. Do you get yourself along there quite often?
Absolutely do, yeah. So there's a formal monthly Ministers' Walk where I go and meet businesses and just chat and discuss and listen, and also I make a personal point of driving down the prom very regularly, at least 3 or 4 times a week, and often daily. So we're making some good progress now.
I must admit, I keep so well clear of it. We haven't done a prom watch for a couple of months now, but let's start with this one. I go right down the end to Summer Hill, and they're digging up the red stuff, which was where it all started. They're digging it up. What's that about?
So there's lots of different phases to doing a big complex piece of work, and you can't always just do everything in one fell swoop.
That's been done, though, Minister, wasn't it? That was finished, and it was the red stuff. All done. I know it has some cracking. I mean, you know it's being dug up, actually.
I do know it.
What's going on?
We've had closures over the last few evenings just to get the final pieces put into there. I mean, I'm not into that precise level of detail of exactly what piece of work is being done at what point on the prom. I mean, that's not my...
Well, the red stuff that was put down initially, I know there was some cracking, wasn't there, and all those issues, but anyway, they are now literally drilling, and we've got pictures of them removing it or replacing it. I don't know.
Okay, well, it's just all part of the process. But
that's costly, though, isn't it?
It's a £25 million project. This, I mean, obviously, if there's rework to be done, and if there's blame to the contractor or to the designer, then those conversations happen, and they put those things right at their own expense.
It's not good, though, is it, to have it being dug up already?
It's not being dug up already, is it, Paul? I mean, if you're talking about the
red,
the cracking, which has been publicised for a long time around the tram tracks.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about.
Yes, right down by Summer Hill.
That's a known issue. It's old news.
Oh, okay.
We had to work out what was going on. Had to then formulate a solution. Had to do some tests to make sure that the solution was going to work, and then have to relate. So this is going back, fixing issues that occurred 12 plus months ago.
You always put the spin on it. When are you going to say there's been a mess? There has been a cock up. We've got to get sorted.
I'm not going to say that. What I'm saying is it's a complex services and utilities project that's had some challenges. Right. Every single construction and civil engineering project that's done anywhere, whether it's the Isle of Man, the UK, internationally, has major challenges. They tend to cost more and take longer. This isn't something that the Isle of Man's bad at and everybody else has got the answer. This is the nature of the beast. You look at that prom, you look at the work that's gone on under the ground. It is a massive project. It's a complex project. It's an interlinked project, and things will not go according to what the textbook or the plan says. Things are not in the same place as was originally intended. Things may need a bit of rework, like you talk about on the tram track.
You can't be happy with this, though, surely.
So it's not about being happy. It's about grabbing hold of it from the 3rd of June when I became minister, providing some real momentum and focus and driving it towards a conclusion. And you look at the progress that's been made. There's real momentum on that prom. It's changing day by day, week by week. You go past early in the morning, people are working. You go past late at night, people are working. And that's notwithstanding the challenges of the border restrictions, the supply chain disruptions, impact of scarce resources and a construction sector on the island that's very buoyant. We've got the department supporting the contractor. We've got subcontractors working really, really hard. People working in, quite frankly, awful weather conditions where most people are sat behind the desks knocking a few comments out on Facebook criticising what's going on. Try going out there and doing a day's work out there. I tell you what, most people wouldn't be doing it. So I am happy with the effort that's going in. Considering where we've been, I'm very happy with the progress that's been made, and you look at the quality of what's been produced since it's been opened up down at this bottom end at Loch Prom. It looks fantastic. There's so many positive comments about it. The prom is returning to normal. It's a gradual thing. Is the job as far on as I wanted it to be at this point in time? No, but what I did do was put some clear focus and momentum and drive behind it.
You gave us timetables which haven't been kept to either. I mean, you promised us Broadway, definitely, it's open but only one way. And
we said originally that September. Broadway would reopen on September the 8th. along with Summerhill. Summerhill did reopen. The prom at that point wasn't due to go back to two-way. We looked at the options around Broadway and we said, actually, the better thing to do was to open the prom two-way, which we did. Because of that, Broadway stayed closed for longer and it allowed us to do more work there.
It promised to be open, and it is slightly open, but
So
I'll give you half of it is open. But
the junction is open for people exiting off the prom. I mean, in a perfect world, you would have it open for people to come on and go off.